Hey everybody, Candace Riddle here with Southeastern Residential, and I am with Eric Kennedy, the founder of Recovery Vow and the author of the book Marriage After Addiction. Give us a little bit about your mission.
I had a desire to write a book a long time ago, and I just pushed forward with it last August. And I came up with this brand, Recovery Vow. Recovery Vow was actually the first name I pitched for the idea of the name of the book. We couldn't find Recovery Vow being used anywhere, so I liked it. It just didn't have enough words, like searchable keywords.
For sure.
So I decided to keep Recovery Vow, and that became the brand. And under the brand is the book, Marriage After Addiction, the podcast, and now we have these classes that we teach, some that are approved by the state of Georgia for LPCs, and then some that are more one-on-one. So those three things are what make up my nonprofit. But it takes a lot. It's another job. And
well, you're doing amazing, because I watched the podcast, and if you have not watched the podcast, he is doing amazing work. I mean, just the people that you've had on the podcast with just people going through addictions, and it's not just drug addictions, it's all kinds of addictions out there, and I really plug into it and like really listen.
Yeah, people love hearing other people's stories, and people want to tell their story. And so I just share that platform with them. And you're right, it's not just about drugs and alcohol and recovery and all that. I mean, I'm playing golf with a couple of guys out here that are just young adult leaders, but they know that they have friends that have dealt with it. And so I just want to hear from them too. Part of having a nonprofit is funding a nonprofit.
Right.
And the hardest thing in the world to do is to ask people for money.
Well, that is why we're here, because on March 24th, Fairway to a Fresh Start is coming to you. And tell us a little bit about what the golf tournament's gonna look like, and how people can donate to it and be a sponsor, because we need sponsors for this.
Organically in this community, I want to grow, and we've done that.
Yes.
We had a brunch, and I've honored donors and sponsors, but to be able to partner with another nonprofit in the CSRA, and so we're going to do that, and that's where Fairway to a Fresh Start came from. The name Fairway to a Fresh Start came from ChatGPT, because I wanted to partner with Project Refresh that's here in Augusta. And so this year I'm going to partner with Project Refresh, and we're going to have the golf tournament here on the 24th at the River Club. And you can sign up a team. We still have some spots left for teams. And if you want to just be a whole sponsor, you're going to be one of the whole sponsors here.
Right.
The goal here is all of that money will go into funding Recovery Vow and Project Refresh. So the reason I want to do that with another nonprofit is all proceeds that come in, I'm going to split it in half, and I'm going to give them half, and then the other half will go into building out more courses. We just launched this week our first free online course. So it's a 6-video series that kind of goes along with the book.
Okay.
But it's a way for couples to just dig back in practically and just learn to love each other again, or learn to rebuild their marriage.
Yeah.
I'm not a marriage guru. I'm just doing what I feel God's called me to do in my recovery. All of this was given to me for free from just having a relationship with Him.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to give that platform that I have to other people, and just show them that, you got all the stank and the darkness that goes into addiction, but there's so much life and humility and greatness that comes from the recovery part of it. And that's what I like to highlight.
Especially with your podcast, because you've had so many different people, and I've been amazed because of the different people that you've had on there from all different walks of life. I mean, even some in our church that you would have never thought that had gone through so many different things. And we all have these different paths, but I just love what you're doing.
Yeah.
I love being one of your donors. I love
I love you being a donor too.
I bet you do. Come out, support what Eric is doing, Project Refresh is doing, and just be a part of it, because this is not something that we're doing just here locally. This is nationwide.
Yeah.
People need things after they go through addiction, and recovery is a real thing.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, we partnered with XO Marriage out of Dallas, Texas this past year. They helped write my book. They help produce my podcast. I have a studio there, and they help push these classes through their new XOU platform.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited. I'm very thankful for our church, Stevens Creek Church, for their support. But yeah, it's from donors like you that just help do this. And so if you want to become a donor of this podcast, this book, or these classes from the brand Recovery Bow, you can go to recoverybow.com. If people could find a way just to donate, I don't care if it's $30 a month.
Right.
You're going to make
Anything
a difference.
helps.
I'm going to use that to make a difference in marriages and in people that need recovery or want recovery, or some people are sober curious and they just want to know what it's like.
Right.
You know?
Right. So thanks for listening to this, and just stay tuned March 24th.